What's going on, wrestling fans? Today, we need to talk about one of the most significant roster moves in the current pro wrestling landscape. On January 26, 2026, New Japan Pro Wrestling confirmed via their official website that Evil's contract would not be renewed beyond the end of January, and that both parties had mutually agreed to part ways. NJPW issued a formal statement acknowledging the abruptness of the announcement, which, reading between the lines, signals just how quickly the situation developed behind the scenes. For over a decade, Evil has been a consistent fixture at the top of the New Japan card. His resume speaks for itself. IWGP Heavyweight Championship, Intercontinental Championship, never Openweight title, IWGP Tag Team titles, New Japan Cup, World Tag League. By any objective measure, that's a Grand Slam caliber run, built over years of consistent, high-level work. What's been noteworthy is how the IWC has responded to this news. The discourse has been largely respectful. And honestly, that's not always a given when a major star exits a promotion. A significant part of that goodwill traces back to the COVID era, when NJPW was running shows in empty arenas with piped-in crowd noise. Evil executed one of the more credible heel turns of that period, the betrayal of Tetsuya Naito and Los Ingobernables de Japón. He slotted into a top-level antagonist role at a moment when the company genuinely needed someone willing to absorb that position, and he held it without flinching. There's also a legitimate argument to be made about his character work. In an era where heel acts routinely get cheered for being entertaining, Evil operated with a different philosophy. He wasn't interested in being over in spite of his character. He worked to protect the heat. That's a more disciplined approach than a lot of performers are willing to take, and the more analytically minded fans have recognized that. His fundamentals, his timing, his selling, his facial work reflect someone who came up through the Young Lion system and took that foundation seriously. On his way out, Evil put over NJPW's rising prospect Aaron Wolf in what was, by all accounts, a clean, professional job. Putting someone over on your way out the door is one of the more thankless things a veteran can do, and he did it without any apparent issue. That carries weight. So, where did he end up? On April 28th, the speculation ended. Evil made an unannounced debut on NXT. No advance billing, no press release. Just a cold appearance in the middle of a live show. NXT champion Tony D'Angelo was mid-promo, declaring he had no challengers left. The lights cut. A Japanese instrumental hit the PA. Fog rolled in. A figure in a heavy black robe walked slowly to the ring, stepped inside, and stood face to face with the champion. Then placed a t-shirt in his hands. The kanji for war printed in blood red. He pulled back his hood, held the eye contact, let that smirk land, and walked away without a word. Commentary avoided his name entirely, calling him only a former IWGP heavyweight champion, and left the question open: respect or a declaration of intent? On legacy, and this is my own read, not sourced from any report, the performer Evil reminds me most of is William Regal. Not in style, but in philosophy. Someone who spent years doing exactly what the company needed, generating genuine heat without ever compromising the character, while the quality of the craft went quietly underappreciated in real time. 10 years in NJPW, a Grand Slam resume, a heel run that held the top of the card together through the COVID era, and a final match at the Tokyo Dome, where he put Aaron Wolf over on the way out. That career holds up. Now he's in WWE, and night one already told you something. The work speaks for itself. Welcome, Evil.
Welcome to the darkness.
過去現在未来全て俺の時代なんだよ。
俺の正義だ。残念だったな。はっはっは。俺でお前はお前ら帰れ。分かったかよ。覚えとけ。全てはイービルだ。